Hi, and welcome back to Talk of the Town. On the vein of health and wellness that we've been speaking about this month, I have with me today Sarah Eliasoph, and she is with NAMI of Beaufort County. Sarah, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
And I would say that there's probably a great number of our viewers that maybe don't know what NAMI Beaufort County is, so I'm going to let you tell us a little bit about the organization.
We are the National Alliance on Mental Illness for Beaufort County. We're one of 1,100 affiliates in this country. There is a national organization in Washington. There is a state organization up in Columbia, NAMI, South Carolina, and we're one of 3 organizations in the state. We service all of Beaufort County.
And Jasper County, or just
we,
all of Beaufort County?
We're responsible for Beaufort County.
Okay.
Anyone who comes to us we never turn anybody away, wherever they come from. We provide services of education. We provide support groups. We have programs that are free to everybody, for caregivers, for family members, and for those with mental illness.
And I think that, there's always been a stigma with the term mental illness. And mental illness is not, it's not a disease.
No.
It is conditions that, several different conditions that comprise, I guess, the area of mental illness. Is that a kind of a good way to describe it?
It's a very good way to put it. It's a group of mental illnesses, including schizophrenia, bipolar disease, obsessive-compulsive disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, Asperger's is part of it, autism, attention deficit disorder.
Something as simple as anxiety.
Anxiety.
Or almost a little bit of ADD or ADHD,
yep.
Correct?
All those, and if they're untreated, they can lead to mental illness later in life, particularly with children. That's why we are so anxious. We have a really excellent program that we're starting in December. It's called Parents and Teachers as Allies. It's a 2-hour in-service program for educational professionals, and we are taking this program into all Beaufort County schools, private and public schools.
That's terrific.
To teach the educators, teachers, guidance counselors, parents if they're able to attend, what the signs of mental illness are, how you can maybe, if you're lucky, tell the difference between a child who's just acting out, who's going through what children go through, and what is actually the beginning of a mental illness.
Right. And I think that so many people, again, like I said, they're afraid of the word.
Yep.
They're afraid of the word. So I think that the educational programs that you have, the support programs, the support groups that you have, I think those are so important. The part where they're completely free is just amazing. And, that's, I think that's such a big deal, especially today, how difficult things are for people today and how they cope with them.
It's extraordinarily difficult. State funding was reduced by 26%. The local hospital, Hilton Head Hospital, I don't believe has any beds set aside for mental illness currently. I know that Beaufort Hospital is accepting patients with mental illness, but there is a waiting list. And after that, I believe the next opportunity is either go to Charleston, to MUSC, and if there's no room there, you are going out of state. There are very few options for people with mental illness. Our programs, we work very closely with Coastal Empire Mental Health, which is part of Department of Mental Health for the state. And they refer to us, we refer to them. We provide the services for after patients have been to Coastal Empire. Our support groups are for families and caregivers and for the mentally ill. We hold them in Bluffton, in Beaufort, and on Hilton Head. And we have education programs once a month to enlighten people about new information on mental illness, all kinds of related to health, nutrition, exercise, everything.
One way people can help is hopefully you have a annual walk coming up.
I'm so glad you mentioned that.
Yes.
Our 6th annual walk is on Saturday, October 22nd. It's at Caligny Beach. I'm expecting probably about 500 people. We had over 450 last year. We have 20 teams, I believe, registered now. We have dog teams this year. We will have dog bandanas, dog bowls, dog biscuits.
What time is it starting?
Registration starts at 8:30, and the walk, 5K walk, will begin at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock,
yes.
Okay. All right. And people will park, I think, in that little Caligny Beach parking.
Yes, they'll park in the public
Yeah.
park. We'll have signs everywhere. We will have people directing.
And where will you have registration at? Right in that middle?
In that middle area,
Right.
not as close to the fountain as we were last year because it was a little damp,
right,
and quite windy. So we're a little further down,
okay.
and we will have registration. We will have tables with our T-shirts. We're also having, after the walk, which is pretty quick, it takes about an hour, we're going to have a great cookout, and we have live music.
Oh, wonderful.
Senator Tom Davis will be there. We're looking forward to him kicking us off.
Fun.
It's going to be a great event.
It will, and that's Saturday, October 22nd. Registration's at 8:30. The
Correct.
walk begins at 10.
Correct.
And it's a 5K.
It is.
And so dogs,
on leashes, children,
adults, everybody's invited.
Everyone is invited.
Okay, and the donations will obviously go towards the sponsorship of the educational and support programs of NAMI.
Yeah, we have wonderful sponsors for this walk. Blue Cross Blue Shield and Companion Benefits are our major sponsors. The Island Packet and Bluffton Today have been wonderful. We have advertising all over the place. We have a billboard on 170. We're doing as much as we can to get the word out about the walk. And we're excited that this will raise money for our programs.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today,
Thank you.
Sarah.
Thank you very much.
And thank you, and we will return with Talk of the Town in just a minute, so don't go away.